For centuries, humanity has been captivated by tales of lost worlds hidden from the prying eyes of civilization. Legends of Atlantis, a magnificent city swallowed by the sea, or El Dorado, a shimmering kingdom of gold nestled deep within the jungle, have fueled our collective imagination. These stories, passed down through generations, speak to a deep-seated desire to believe that there are still corners of our planet that remain untouched, holding secrets yet to be discovered. While the existence of these mythical places remains a subject of fervent debate, they represent a powerful symbol of the unknown, a testament to our enduring fascination with mystery and the thrill of exploration. But what if I told you that such lost worlds are not merely the stuff of legend? That right now, in the 21st century, science is not just speculating, but actively confirming the existence of real, isolated ecosystems that have been sealed off from the outside world for millions of years. These are not cities of gold, but something far more precious, biological treasures, pockets of evolution that have followed their own unique and extraordinary paths. They are places so extreme, so difficult to reach, that they have remained hidden in plain sight, challenging everything we thought we knew about the limits of life on our own planet. Join me as we embark on an extraordinary journey to these real-life lost worlds. We will descend into caves filled with poisonous air, journey beneath miles of ancient ice, and climb to the summit of tabletop mountains that inspired tales of floating islands. These are not fables or myths. They are the confirmed frontiers of scientific discovery. We will unveil the secrets of Earth's most hidden realms, places where life has thrived in ways we never thought possible. Prepare to witness the planet as you have never seen it before. Our first destination lies hidden beneath a nondescript field in southeastern Romania. This is Movile Cave, a place that has been sealed off from the outside world for over 5.5 million years. It is a world without sunlight, a realm where the very air is a toxic cocktail of hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide, with oxygen levels a fraction of what we need to survive. For an unprotected human, venturing inside would mean certain death within minutes. It is one of the most hostile environments imaginable on the surface of our planet, a subterranean world steeped in perpetual darkness and poison. Yet against all odds, this hostile cavern is teeming with life. It is a unique and self-contained ecosystem, powered not by photosynthesis but by chemosynthesis, bacteria that feed on the sulfurous compounds in the water. This has given rise to an entire food web of creatures found nowhere else on Earth. We find blind spiders, ghostly white woodlice, and predatory water scorpions, all perfectly adapted to this dark, anoxic world. Over 48 species have been identified here, 33 of which are entirely new to science, each one a living testament to life's incredible tenacity and its ability to conquer the most extreme conditions. From a poisonous cave, we now travel to the coldest place on Earth, Antarctica. Buried nearly 4 kilometers beneath the colossal East Antarctic ice sheet lies Lake Vostok, a vast body of liquid freshwater comparable in size to Lake Ontario. It has been isolated from the rest of the planet for at least 15 million years, entombed under a crushing weight of ice that has acted as a perfect seal. For decades, its existence was only theoretical, hinted at by seismic surveys and radar readings. Reaching it represents one of the greatest technological and scientific challenges of our time, a monumental effort to drill through miles of ancient ice without contaminating the pristine environment below. The immense pressure, the perpetual cold, the complete and utter darkness, and the extreme isolation make Lake Vostok a tantalizing mystery. What kind of life could possibly exist in such a place? Scientists speculate that it could harbor a unique biome, a cold, dark biosphere of microbes that have evolved in complete separation from the rest of the world for millions of years. These organisms, if they exist, could be surviving on minerals scraped from the bedrock or gases trapped within the water. The first water samples, painstakingly retrieved, have yielded confusing and controversial DNA fragments, hinting at a complex world we are only just beginning to comprehend. Lake Vostok remains a true alien world on our own planet. Our journey now takes us to the lush jungles of Vietnam, to a place so immense it was hidden from the world until very recently. This is Son Doong Cave, the largest known cave passage on Earth. It is a subterranean world of colossal proportions, so vast that a Boeing 747 could fly through its largest chamber without its wings touching the walls. It contains its own localized weather system, with clouds forming within its massive caverns. The scale is almost impossible to comprehend. Sunlight filters down through two enormous collapsed sections of the ceiling, known as dolines, allowing a lush, primeval jungle to thrive hundreds of meters below the surface. This is a world that guards its secrets fiercely. The entrance was only discovered in 1991 by a local man, and then lost again for nearly 2 decades. Inside, explorers have had to contend with a fast-flowing underground river and a towering 90-meter-high calcite wall, aptly named the Great Wall of Vietnam. Today, access is incredibly limited. Only a handful of tour operators are permitted to take a small number of visitors each year on a grueling multi-day trek. The price tag is steep, running into thousands of dollars, ensuring that this magnificent colossal world remains one of the most exclusive and pristine destinations on the planet. High in the remote highlands of Venezuela, atop a flat-topped mountain or tepui, lie two of the world's most mysterious geological formations, Sima Humboldt and Sima Martel. These are enormous, perfectly circular sinkholes, plunging hundreds of meters straight down into the heart of the mountain. For centuries, the local Yekwana people have spoken of this place with a mixture of reverence and fear. Their legends tell of an evil spirit that lives at the bottom of the pits, which devours humans and animals, making a sound like sari, sari, as it eats. This legend gives the tepui its name, Sari Sari Nyama, the Mountain of the Sari. When scientists first reached these incredible sinkholes by helicopter in 1974, they found something truly extraordinary. At the bottom of each pit, completely isolated from the world above and from each other, was a unique self-contained ecosystem. A distinct forest had grown in the deep, humid darkness, populated by plants and animals that were found nowhere else on the planet. Not even on the tepui's surface, just a few hundred meters above. The Sari sound was not a monster, but the call of oil birds that nest on the sheer rock ledges. These pits are islands within an island, a stunning example of how isolation can create entirely new worlds in the most unexpected of places. We now plunge from the sky to the deepest part of our world, a place more remote and less explored than the surface of the moon. This is the Challenger Deep, a small, slot-shaped valley at the southern end of the Mariana Trench in the western Pacific Ocean. It is nearly 11,000 meters, or 7 miles, straight down. The pressure here is over 1,000 times that at sea level, equivalent to the weight of 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of a person. It is a realm of absolute darkness, near freezing temperatures, and crushing, unimaginable force. A world utterly hostile to life as we know it. Only a handful of expeditions have ever reached this profound depth. The first, in 1960, spent just 20 minutes on the bottom. More than 50 years later, filmmaker and explorer James Cameron made his historic solo descent in a specially designed submersible, the Deep Sea Challenger. He described the bottom as a stark, lunar-like landscape, a place of profound solitude. Yet, even here, life endures. He observed small, shrimp-like amphipods and other strange creatures thriving under the immense pressure. The Challenger Deep remains one of the last true frontiers on Earth, a mysterious abyss that holds untold secrets about the origins of life and its ability to exist in the most extreme conditions imaginable. Our journey takes us to another deep-sea environment, but one that is the complete opposite of the cold, still abyss of the Challenger Deep. Deep beneath the frigid waters between Antarctica and South America lies the East Scotia Ridge, a volcanic underwater mountain range. Here the seafloor is alive with hydrothermal vents, often called black smokers. These are towering, chimney-like structures that spew superheated, mineral-rich water from the Earth's crust into the freezing ocean. The water gushing out can reach temperatures of over 380 degrees Celsius, yet the surrounding ocean is just above freezing, an environment of shocking and violent extremes. In this seemingly hellish landscape of toxic chemicals and wild temperature swings, scientists were stunned to find a thriving, bustling metropolis of life. An entire ecosystem exists here, completely independent of the sun, fueled by the chemical energy from the vents. The scene is utterly alien. Vast colonies of a new species of yeti crab, with their distinctive hairy chests used to farm bacteria, crowd around the vents. We see strange, ghost-pale octopuses slinking across the seafloor and stalked barnacles and limpets clinging to the rock. The discovery of the East Scotia Ridge vents in 2012 revealed a completely unique biological community, a lost world of creatures unlike anything seen before. We now ascend to a world that seems torn from the pages of fantasy, a place so otherworldly it inspired the floating mountains in the film. This is Mount Roraima, a colossal tabletop mountain or tepuy that straddles the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. Its sheer 400-meter-high cliffs rise dramatically from the surrounding jungle, its summit almost perpetually shrouded in mist. For the indigenous Pemon and Capon people, this is a sacred place. Their legends tell of a time when the world was home to a mighty tree that bore all the fruits and vegetables of the world. A trickster hero named Macunaíma felled the great tree, and its stump became the mountain Roraima. Climbing to the summit is to enter another world. The plateau is not a lush paradise, but a bizarre, blackened landscape of wind-sculpted rock, labyrinthine canyons, and peat bogs. Constant rainfall has washed away most of the nutrients, creating a unique environment where life has had to adapt in extraordinary ways. It's a land of carnivorous pitcher plants, tiny black frogs that can't hop or swim, and plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Standing on this isolated plateau, surrounded by mist and strange rock formations, you truly feel as if you have stepped back in time or onto another planet entirely. In a remote corner of Cape York Peninsula in northern Australia, a place already known for its wildness, lies a truly isolated and, until recently, completely unexplored world. This is the Melville Range, a high-altitude plateau capped by a formidable fortress of enormous piled-up granite boulders, some as large as houses. For millions of years, this rugged, almost impenetrable landscape has acted as a natural barrier, cutting off the life within it from the surrounding savanna. It's a giant's rock pile, a maze of stone that has remained a blank spot on the biological map until a groundbreaking expedition in 2013. When a team of scientists and filmmakers finally ventured into this forbidding boulder field, they found a world that time had forgotten. Shielded from bushfires and sustained by the mountain's moisture, a remnant rainforest thrives in the cool, dark spaces between the rocks. And within this isolated ecosystem, they discovered a host of species entirely new to science. The most striking of these was the Cape Melville leaf-tailed gecko, a master of camouflage that looks like a mottled piece of granite. They also found a golden-colored skink and a strange boulder-dwelling frog, all unique to this one small patch of Earth. It's a powerful reminder that even in a well-explored country like Australia, lost worlds are still waiting to be found. Our next destination is an island in the Philippines, an archipelago province described as the country's last ecological frontier. This is Palawan. While known for its stunning beaches, its mountainous interior holds secrets that are only now coming to light. Deep within its remote highlands, expeditions have been uncovering a staggering wealth of biodiversity, including species that were thought to have been extinct for millions of years and others entirely new to science. Each new exploration into these isolated mountain ranges seems to yield another biological treasure, cementing Palawan's reputation as a real-life lost world. The discoveries here are astonishing. Scientists have found a species of shrew-like mammal, a fossil of which was previously found in Africa, alive and well after being extinct for 10 million years. They have identified giant carnivorous pitcher plants, large enough to trap rats, and vibrant iridescent purple crabs that live their entire lives in the canopy of the forest. The Palawan Highlands are a living laboratory of evolution, a place where unique species have been allowed to develop in isolation. With so much of the rugged interior still unexplored, we can only imagine what other mysteries and what other incredible creatures are still waiting to be discovered in this Philippine paradise. Our final lost world takes us to the highlands of Papua New Guinea, to the collapsed cone of an extinct volcano called Mount Bosavi. The crater, which is 4 kilometers wide and 1 kilometer deep, has walls so steep that they have completely isolated the life within. Until 2009, no scientist had ever set foot inside. When an international team of researchers, accompanied by a BBC film crew, were helicoptered into this pristine jungle, they entered a world where the animals had likely never seen a human before and showed no fear. It was a true Garden of Eden, hidden from the outside world. The expedition lasted several weeks, and the team faced immense challenges, from torrential rain to the constant threat of disease. Yet the discoveries made it all worthwhile. They identified over 40 new species, including a fanged frog, a fish that can make grunting noises, and most famously, the Bosavi woolly rat. This giant rodent, the size of a domestic cat, was found casually wandering through the team's campsite. One camper later said, "It's one of the world's great privileges to be in a place where no one has been. It's a thrill, it's an adventure, it's a discovery. You are on the edge of science." It's a fitting summary for all the lost worlds we have visited. From the poisoned air of Moville Cave to the giant rats of the Bosavi crater, we have journeyed to some of the most remote and recently discovered lost worlds on our planet. These incredible places show us that even in our modern, interconnected age, Earth still holds profound mysteries. They are a testament to the sheer power and adaptability of life, which finds a way to thrive in the most extreme, most isolated corners of the globe. These are not legends or myths, but real, tangible frontiers that challenge our understanding and ignite our sense of wonder. The spirit of exploration is alive and well, and the map of our world is still being written. Thanks for watching. We've only touched the surface of lost, unexplored worlds with this video. There are still countless other hidden ecosystems, from the depths of the Amazon to the peaks of uncharted mountains, each with its own secrets waiting to be unveiled. The story of discovery is far from over, and the next incredible find could be just around the corner, waiting for a curious mind and an adventurous spirit to uncover it. Our planet is so much more wondrous than we can possibly imagine. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, please let us know in the comments which lost world fascinated you the most. Your support helps us continue to bring these incredible stories to light. Be sure to subscribe and see you soon. We have so much more of this amazing planet to explore together. Bye!